Hi everyone, I just wanted to show you how this preset collection works. Let me first make sure I'm live and that you guys can hear me. So if you can see this, leave a comment, say hi. If you see the replay, leave a comment, say replay. If you have questions, let me know. I'm just going to go through the preset collection real quick with this specific shoot. So let me just go and see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm going to go through, you see my whole session here. You see all of the photos that I haven't edited yet, that I haven't even touched yet, and some of them who I have edited yet already. Okay, and if you cannot hear me, let me know too. I haven't been live in a while because my kids are home and they're always screaming and hollering in the back. So, okay, let me just choose a photo, maybe one that I've edited before. Let's take, see, I can't decide. I'm so overwhelmed by this session that I cannot decide what I want. Okay, let's take one of these. Actually, let's take this one. And I'm going to show you what the presets do. So this is the straight out of camera. You can see my settings here. It was almost sunset, and sadly the sun was behind the clouds a little bit, but it came back later when it was sunset time, like it always does. It breaks through the clouds. Anyways, so I'm just gonna go through these real quick, and of course my computer's hanging at the right time to show you. Okay, so this is like a one-click, right, of Spätsommer. Spätsommer is actually a German name. It's called midsummer in German. Actually, it's called late summer in German. It's Spätsommer. Okay, so this would be a one-click. So you can see right here that this is way too cool. So what I would do here is I would just change my white balance and see what that does. If it warms it up a little bit, and it does. And then I can see some magenta in his skin right here and in the baby's skin right here. And I see that the white balance puts a magenta in, so I will just pull down the magenta a little bit, not too much, just a tiny bit. So I'm just going to show you how to work these. I'm not going to go in depth into how to edit. I'm pulling up the shadows first, just to, see, instead of pulling up the exposure, I'm pulling up the shadows. This keeps the sky also. So this would be Spätsommer. Then I'm just going to put on August. This is nice brown tones. Let me see, somebody's commenting here. Hi. Oh, thank you, Tiffy. Okay, so this is August. Of course, you could do some editing here too. This is September. My computer is doing something here. Every time when I go live or I have to do something, it's hanging. Perfect timing. Okay, so this is September. I'm pulling up the shadows. This is a little bit on the browner side. You can also pull up the exposure here if you want, something that's more bright. What did we have in September? Daisy. Let's go there. Some blue, cooler tones. But you can always change everything with your white balance. And I love the greens and fresh cut grass. And you can always change your greens. Let's pull it up. You can always change your greens when you go down into the greens. And you go down saturation. You can make them less. You can make them more. And you go down in your luminance also and change your green luminance. You can make them, more lush when you pull it down. You can make them brighter when you pull the luminance up. And same with the hue, you can bring them more into the yellow or more into the bluish side. You don't want to do that. Okay, so then let's go to one of my favorite ones, Junebug. Did I say Junebug in English? So these greens you might have to edit, you maybe not, it depends on your green. So again, I'm just pulling down the greens for June work, I'm pulling down the greens just a little bit like that, and that's basically it. And then you can warm it up. You can warm it up manually, just warming it up to make it nice and warm. And then of course you always have to edit skin tone. So this is just the basics how you use this collection. Let's go to Fresh Lemonade, maybe use another photo too. Fresh Lemonade, it's one of my favorite ones. I'm pulling on the shadows here to keep it like that. Let's go to another photo. Let's go to a photo like this. Just keep on here. Fresh Lemonade would look like this. Catching Fireflies is really, it has a little bit of grain in it. Summer Storm, I love Summer Storm. It has like brown tones. Is it coming? Yeah. So again, here you can warm it up with auto white balance. Make everything warm. Then Midsummer's Eve. So I love these that are coming now for sunset because they're giving you another look. Not the typical sunset look. Let me see what I can use. Let me just use this one because I've used this one before. Okay, so I'm going to reset this. And I'm going on Midsummer's Eve. Midsummer's Eve. This is Midsummer's Eve. One click. And I'm going to pull it down just to show you so you see it better. If you want smoother skin, you pull down a texture here. And at the same time, you pull up the clarity a little bit. And then you get that glowy, smooth skin. Okay, which one did I use? Let's go to Picking Strawberries. Picking Strawberries is also one of my favorites. Looks like that. Lakeside, I love Lakeside for like golden hour. And again, if you have colors, tones in the whites, you can leave it because it gives you another look, or you can just, change your white balance until you have a pure white, or you go into your split toning when you have the new Lightroom. Also, you can do the same thing there, and you pull down. Oops, that's not in there. You pull down on the split toning, and in this case here, you have to go into the tone curve, which is a whole different thing. So you can then play with your aquas here and your blues. Let's see what the blues do. See that? So you can pull on the blues here actually to get the whites. So you just have to try out a little bit and edit around a little bit. And what did I have? Did I have the Lakeside? Oh my god, I'm confused. Okay guys, let me know if you have questions. This is Misty Morning. I love that one too. It is a little bit more moody. Pull up the shadows here. And so the preset collection is made. It works on every skin tone. Works on dark skin, as you can see right here, and looks on lighter skin as well. I will show you that in another session. This is Sweet Breeze. Emerald Doors, one of my favorites. I just like the tones. Looks like that too. So you just, edit a little bit. Then I have Meadow, and you probably have to edit that. It depends on your photo. It all depends on your file. Sweet Magnolia. I love that one too. And then I have a bonus. I put it as a bonus because I really loved it, but it's not skin centric, so you super have to edit this one. But I really wanted you guys to have this because I think it looks amazing on a, let's take this one actually. I used that one before. Let me pull this up. When you put the bonus one on, it gives you like interesting tones. And you would have to edit this a lot. Not really on this photo, but yeah. So that's just a bonus. And then I have grain, if you want grain, and reset grain. And that's basically it. Hold on a second, my kid. Yeah, Schatzi? Okay, go. So I know everyone heard this. He was like, can I have a popsicle? Anyways. Okay, so that's it for now. If you have questions, let me know, and have fun editing with this preset collection. And Show me your before and afters in the group. And if you have questions, always ask away.